What's going on? How y'all doing today? My first video today is going to be about Russell Westbrook tested positive for the virus and the NBA's bubble problem. So Russell Westbrook, former league MVP, tested positive for the virus. Said he'll be back. He's been quarantined. He said this is real. And then I've been hearing all kinds of stories out of Florida, like players are having problems with the food and the conditions, etc. And I said it before and I said it again. You signed up for it. You knew what you was getting into. You know it's gonna be a problem. Cats don't like the food, so they're trying to sneak out and get food, and they're breaking protocol. They're getting told about the dress code, which I think is hilariously wrong. I'm like, come on, Adam Silver. You should be trying to make the conditions as comfortable as possible. But most people are not going to try to hear about millionaires struggling in confines of places that the average person will never ever even get to afford to be in, you know. And it's a reality. It's not meant to be pleasant or fun. As a matter of fact, it's really not meant to take place, to be honest with you, if you read underneath the lines. Because if you have to go through hundreds of pages of this and that just to play, that's telling you you really shouldn't be playing. It's one thing in everyday world where you're told 6 feet away and you're wearing a mask and you follow protocol and you go and function. It's another when you're in an athletic capacity, but not only do you get tested and you gotta get retested, but you're like isolated into rooms. Um, yeah, like you incubated. You pretty much like have to quarantine and keep your distance and this and that. So it's like you don't really have a lot of freedom with it, and it's a major trade-off. So it makes a big difference psychologically. All that. I don't know how you come back from it, without feeling like, oh man, how am I going to function and cope? So I think the severity of it is pretty steep and serious. So, my thoughts on this, I don't think there should be a season in none of them. I just think that there's something that's going to go down and it's just too much. And Florida is a hotbed for the virus as it is. So why would you want to put your foot in fire and you got a 3 alarm blaze around you, all around your surroundings with no water to cool it off? It's just asking for it. And guys are not going to be patient and they're going to take their chances to do what they want to do. NBA's got a problem and it's going to only get worse and escalate. So I would say cancel this season and come back next year. And when I say come back next year, I might be talking really next year. I don't know if you're going to come back this year. I don't see it. There's too much going on. This shit looks too foggy, too hazy. I just don't see it. And thoughts and prayers are with Russell Westbrook and everyone else who's dealing with the virus and going through it. But it's asking a lot, and I just don't see it ending well because it just seems incomplete in so many ways. That's my thoughts and takes about Russell Westbrook and the NBA under the bubble. Not looking good. Give me your thoughts and your takes. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell rings in the video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. Sometimes the writing is on the wall.